What if you could step into a dream? A living Renaissance painting where mystery rules, beauty is law, and masks hide more than just faces. Welcome to Carnevale di Venezia, the Venice Carnival. It's not just a festival, it's a centuries-old masquerade fantasy come to life, where elegance, rebellion, history, and spectacle swirl together on the canals of Italy's most romantic city. The Venice Carnival is one of the most iconic and mysterious festivals in the world. It's an annual celebration of art, freedom, and disguise, famous for its ornate masks, lavish costumes, opulent balls, and surreal atmosphere. But it's not just about the party. It's about stepping into a world where you're free to be whoever you want to be, hidden behind a beautiful mask. So where did this wild tradition come from? The origins of the Venice Carnival go all the way back to the 12th century, and it became wildly popular during the Renaissance. It was a time when the strict rules of society were suspended. The rich and the poor, the noble and the rogue, everyone was equal behind a mask. The city would erupt into days of performances, parties, and mischief. Imagine political satire in the streets, masked flirtations in candlelit corners, and wild feasts in glittering palazzos. The Venetian Republic even encouraged it. It was a way to release tension in a highly controlled society. But by the late 18th century, it got a little too wild, so Napoleon shut it down, and it disappeared for nearly 200 years. Until 1979, when it came back with full force. Today, the Venice Carnival happens every year in February, leading up to Lent, and it usually runs for about 2 to 3 weeks. The magic unfolds all across the city, but especially in the Piazza San Marco, St. Mark's Square, the epicenter for costume contests, concerts, and parades. The Palazzo Pisani-Moretta and other palaces, which are home to the exclusive masquerade balls, and it feels like you're stepping into Bridgerton meets Phantom of the Opera. The Grand Canal, where the costume processions glide by gondola, like something out of a fantasy novel. And side streets and bridges, where every turn feels like a film set. So why should you go? Because there's nothing like it in the world. You're not just watching a festival, you're inside the festival. You can wear a handcrafted mask, dance in a palace, wander through candlelit alleys with performers, poets, and musicians. Take part in ancient traditions like Flight of the Angel, where a costume figure descends from the bell tower of St. Mark's. You can rent an authentic hand-stitched costume and mask, then dance under chandeliers at Masquerade Ball inside a 15th century palace, watch fireworks over the Grand Canal, and sip Prosecco by candlelight as performers serenade you with Vivaldi. It's romantic, it's weird, it's dramatic, but it's magical. And most importantly, it's a place where you can just let go. No titles, no expectations, just beauty, fun, and centuries of living art all around you. Here's a few tips to do Carnival right. Book early. Hotels and masquerade ball tickets sell out months in advance. Rent or buy a costume. Listen, go big or go home. You want the full 18th century glamour if you're attending a ball. Don't miss the contests in St. Mark's Square. The costume competitions are outrageous, and they're so much fun. Plan for cold weather. February in Venice is chilly and sometimes foggy. But that only adds to the mystery. And make sure you take a mask making workshop, because you can create your own mask from scratch, just the way they did centuries ago. If you want to experience Venice Carnival the right way, here's how to plan it like a pro. Book early. I mean really early. Venice Carnival happens in February, but the best hotels, costumes, and events sell out months in advance. So here's your timeline. Flights and hotels book 8 to 10 months in advance. That means by May or June for the following year, especially if you want to stay in San Marco or Dossoduro, where most of the magic happens. Masquerade ball tickets, you must book them 6 to 8 months ahead. Big ticket events like Il Ballo del Doge or Ca Vendramin, they can sell out by August or September. Costumes, if you want a custom-made piece or a premium rental, be sure you book by October or November at the very latest. The best ateliers in Venice get completely booked out. And a pro tip, if you're thinking about going, start planning now. Prices only go up the closer you get. The Venice Carnival is like stepping out of time. It's in history, fantasy, and rebellion, all wrapped in velvet and gold. If you're looking for a travel experience that feels surreal, cinematic, and absolutely unforgettable, you don't just go to Venice Carnival, you become it. Let me know in the comments, would you wear something classic, mysterious, romantic, or outrageous? And if you've already been to the Venice Carnival, I want to hear everything. Don't forget, like and subscribe to The Frugal Aristocrat and share this video with someone who loves fantasy, travel, and unforgettable experiences. And until next time, stay curious, stay elegant, and never stop chasing the magic. I'll see you in the next adventure.